Damn, y'all can't see shit. Hold up, mule bit. What's up, boy? He just got off work. Damn, I thought your ass would be asleep. But hey, boy, I'm gonna watch the death battle though. So you know, let me roll that intro. Bah.
Premium audio brands.
Yes,
Plus,
sir.
they're available in 5 stylish colors. And with free shipping and
Good.
returns, gifting is easier
Good.
than ever this year with Raycon.
There's nothing more soothing than listening to my favorite tunes on some Raycons when I'm out
Yeah,
squirrel
that was
hunting
good.
with my dune buggy.
What is wrong with you? Click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/deathbattle.
Alright, boy. We got some anime battles, niggas. Some Madara and Aizen. Ooh. I ain't gonna lie. I got all my money on Madara. Oh god. If Madara don't win, this shit.
Madara Uchiha, the legendary Messianic
Goat,
shinobi
nigga.
from Naruto.
Indeed, Madara
Sosuke
got this.
Aizen, the Soul Reaper who stood upon the heavens from Bleach.
We may dream of glory, but these two have the will to power
That
to
nigga
take it by
Madara,
force
that, like,
and claim
bro,
a seat among the
the
gods.
director of the shit
They're
did
the
not know how to
biggest,
kill Madara,
baddest
bro.
anime
That's how
bosses
OP that
around,
nigga
and
was.
not even death can stop them. Ghost versus
Hell
zombie.
no.
Let's go. He's
That
Wiz
nigga
and I'm
Madara's
Boomstick.
demon.
And it's our
Demon.
job to analyze their weapons,
That
armor,
boy is
and
a
skills
demon.
to find out who would win a death battle.
Bro, like, bro, please don't have it in the cartoon style.
Endless
I'm
destruction.
gonna be pissed if it's in the cartoon
Countless
style.
dead. A plot to conquer the planet. The ninja world was at war.
For the fourth time,
We already
only
know
one
this.
man could save humanity from itself, from beyond the grave.
The same man who orchestrated this war in the first place in order to end all wars forever. Madara Uchiha.
From
Demon.
birth, war was the only thing the young Madara knew,
Demon.
and there was no ninja he liked fighting more than Hashirama Senju. They're basically ninja Romeo and Juliet.
Belonging to opposing clans, Madara and
510.
Hashirama were forced to battle each other for
157?
years, all the while dreaming of
Okay.
a better future.
Their bromance eventually overcame their clan's differences, and the
interesting.
two groups merged,
Madara
creating
kind of a
the
light
village
buddy.
of Konoha.
But Madara wasn't satisfied with Hashirama's dream of peace through cooperation.
Naruto, indeed,
He desired
indeed.
an immortal peace through total domination.
My top
Everyone
anime
else
is
thought
either
that was
it's
crazy, so
between
he bounced,
Naruto
and then he
Attack on
came
Titan,
back to wage war against the
honest with you.
village he helped build.
I can't really
Well, that didn't
get a
last long,
top
huh?
one.
Madara's megalomania was perhaps fated, considering he is in fact the reincarnation of the demigod Indra Otsutsuki and the inheritor of his immensely powerful chakra.
Basically, physical and spiritual energy that makes ninja magic.
myself up a little
Madara
bit.
specializes in fire and wood-style jutsus, which
Ugh.
just seems irresponsible
I don't know why my shit
to
be
put
low.
those
I don't know
together
how I got
like
low.
a gender reveal
don't know who
party
did that
waiting to
shit.
happen.
His wood is especially impressive, considering it's the
hello.
only style of elemental
Ah.
jutsu that can create life.
There we go.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Madara can even use his Gunbai to absorb ninjutsu and return it right back to sender. You
That
know you're a
junk was
badass when
stupid.
you can take on armies with just a friggin' fan.
Madara has torn apart hordes of ninja without breaking a sweat,
Talk about
taken
it.
a beating from every tailed beast at once,
Talk
and even
about it.
defeated the 5 Kage, some of the strongest shinobi in the world.
The
Effortlessly.
Raikages even stated to be fast enough to move at light speed. And even weaker ninja like Orochimaru have dodged literal photon beams.
But Madara's greatest tool is the one born from his very bloodline, the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. These magical eyes massively enhance his perception down to the cellular level, allowing him to predict movements, see the flow of chakra, and summon the
Bro,
mighty
that
perfect
nigga,
Sano.
Bruh,
The
there's no
Sharingan
way
can
Madara
also
don't got
cast
this,
a
boy.
genjutsu that'll
There's
trap
no way
anyone
Madara
that
don't got
looks
this.
at it in an illusion, and even break them out of those same
Bruh,
illusions.
this
In
nigga was
Sasuke's
Madara was
case,
so
even one's as
OP,
strong
bro.
as Itachi
Like,
Tsukuyomi, which can warp your
I only watched
perception
Naruto
of
once, but
time.
I remember
Itachi used it on
basically
a fellow Uchiha and made her live out her
they tried
entire life
to
in the
seal
span
they
of
tried to
1/100th
seal this man.
of 1/1000th
He
of
couldn't get
1/1
sealed.
millionth
Somehow
of
he
a
got his
second.
normal body
When
back.
she died in the
So
illusion,
he wasn't
she
with
died
the
for real.
whatever
If
the shit
Sasuke
was, the
could break out of it,
reincarnation
Madara
jutsu
could
shit.
too,
Then
easily.
after that,
And after grasping
somehow
some
he
of
got the
Hashirama's
6
cells
sage
onto
pass,
himself, he
whatever
would
shit.
always have a
Then
piece
he was
of
even
his
more
Romeo
OP.
inside him.
Like they
This is
bro,
my ship, Wiz.
nigga.
Stop
And then he
looking
had
at me like that.
Hashimaru's
He not
little wood
only
style,
gained
bro.
a healing
That
factor
nigga
strong
Madara
enough to
was-
regenerate from having half his body vaporized.
I ain't gonna lie, I remember
but
watching this. I
also
was like, I was so
terrifying
pissed because like
Rinnegan.
that nigga would not
AKA
die.
the
Like
big youngest of all eye magic.
Yeah,
The
that
Ringy
nigga
eyes
Madara
let
was
Madara
OP,
absorb
bro.
chakra and ninjutsu, create invisible limbo clones, see and
Invisible
remove
limbo
your
clone.
soul
That's-
from your
that's-
body, and summon giant-ass meteors, as if he needed any more fucking powers.
While the
Nigga
Rinnegan
Madara's
lacks some of the
different, bro.
Sharingan's unique abilities, he can switch between them at will.
After tearing the ninja world a new asshole, Madara was finally defeated in a climactic battle for the ages by his BFF, and thus the life of a legendary shinobi came to an end in the arms of his one true love. Or did it?
And then he came
Alright,
back.
this is gonna get pretty crazy, but just bear with me. Fearing a defeat in
say
battle,
really
Madara set
crazy.
a time-delayed jutsu that would posthumously rewrite reality and bring him back to life. And it worked! So Madara tricked another Uchiha, Obito, into witnessing his best friend murdering his other best friend. Then he tasked Obito with manipulating the world into another war. Meanwhile, he gave his own Rinnegan to Nagato with the goal of getting it back after he was brought back to life the second time with the outer path because he died again. Make sense?
Nah, that'll never work.
You're right, it didn't! So Obito went out and got the Rinnegan back from Nagato's corpse, because he died. Then Kabuto brought Madara back to life, and he got his eyes back from Obito after some backstabbing. Then he sealed the awakened Ten Tails within himself in order to gain ultimate power and create the world's greatest nap time ever!
Yeah, that's
Look what you people have done to him.
basically.
You'd think Ten Tails' power would be awesome, but those
Oh, the
dinky
Ten Tails
balls of
powers.
doom are so lame.
Don't let their size fool you. These truth-seeking orbs are in another league. The Ten Tails is strong enough to wipe continents off the map, and the orbs can be shaped
beat,
into
though.
weapons
What
that
the
will
fuck?
completely disintegrate anything they come into contact with. Not even ninja resurrected through Edo Tensei like Minato could regenerate limbs lost to the truth-seeking orbs, which means they had to erase his literal spirit itself.
Madara's power was so insane, he was considered comparable to the original Sage of Six Paths, the dude who helped create the friggin' moon.
And when Madara created meteors, they were large enough to show up against the curvature of the Earth. Measuring their size and estimating the height at which Madara lifted them, they'd have to possess a potential energy of at least 372 petatons of TNT.
He was even
Fuck is a
fast enough to
petaton?
keep up with Eight Gates Guy, who kicked hard enough to bend space. Madara even has an attack where he hawks light speed loogies.
Considering even base Madara has displayed speeds on par.
Alright, we get it, boy. That nigga Madara was OP as
Pose
that
him,
shit.
my
Like, we
God
get it.
tree
Damn.
summoned, he casting every
And
single
he got the
burst
infinite second
flick
moment shit.
forever.
physically spreading its roots through and around the entire Earth, released an energy exceeding 1 yotaton of TNT.
And this
the
was
hell
with
is a
just one
Yodaton?
jutsu. Is there a character that could possibly even touch Madara Uchiha?
Kishimoto
wasn't.
himself didn't even know. Madara's power was so overwhelming, the only thing that could take him down was treachery.
Even the man with the magic eyes couldn't see that coming.
All that was left was his old friend Hashirama, there to comfort him in his final moments.
Just like Romeo and Juliet, for never was there a story of more woe than this of Hashirama and his Madabro. I read it in iambic pentameter.
Is there a gas leak in here?
Ah,
Now the real fun
demon.
begins.
Demon. Demon. Ooh, that boy demon.
The Soul Society was in
We got this
chaos.
bleach shit.
One of its leading Shinigami was set to be executed under suspicious circumstances. A band of humans from the living world had invaded to save her, and Sosuke Aizen, captain of the 5th Division of the Gotei 13,
I ain't gonna
was
lie.
dead. Murdered.
Whenever it comes to my anime
What
top 5, I don't know where to put
dastardly
Bleach at.
mastermind could
To
have
be
been
real with you.
behind all this?
I really
He'd
only
have
got
to
top
be a
3.
galaxy-brained 5D
Like,
chess
Bleach isn't
master.
better than
The
Attack on
man
Titan and Naruto.
responsible was,
But
in
I'm not sure I
fact,
could put him in third.
Sosuke
for real,
Aizen.
'cause
Little is known about the man's past,
6'1",
only that
damn.
he isn't a man, a human
163?
man, but a soul
Sound right,
reaper.
bud.
These Shinigami are spiritual beings who ferry lost souls to the afterlife and purify those who have turned evil in the living
I don't
world.
know.
Their
Bleach
badass anime
was
wizard
cool,
Grim
but
Reaper
it was like
swordsman.
plot
Though
armor.
Aizen himself
Plot
was
armor
hardly
like
that
low-key
cool.
ruined the
I
show,
mean,
boy.
just
That
look
that
at
man
those
Ichigo.
glasses. Dork.
But
Ichigo
this
was
Clark
I
Kent
don't
was
know, bro.
harboring a
I don't
secret.
know.
Aizen had spent years attempting to develop the means to ultimate power, ruining the lives of many of his colleagues via his twisted experiments.
Oh, so when Aizen does it, he's a
Bleach
super
cool,
villain.
yeah,
But when
yeah,
you do it to
yeah,
me, it's
Bleach
shut the
is
hell
cool.
up,
It was
we're
just-
mistake, you're under
it
NDA,
was
and I
cool.
know about the
That's all
stuff.
I can really
As a
speak on it.
Shinigami, Aizen's body is made
fights
of
was
reishi,
cool. The
being
fights was
spirit
good,
matter,
though.
and
The fights was
empowered by
pretty
rare Yoku, being spirit energy. Entities made of reishi are completely invisible to anyone without specific supernatural awareness.
Yeah,
though
I
a
didn't understand
Shinigami body is
his
still
little sword
tangible
shit.
and
It
can
was like
be
you
damaged
could get hit
normally.
by it.
And
Like,
with his Rei-Ryoku
you
energy,
could like
Aizen
you
can
could make him
create
see shit or
incredibly
something. I
powerful
don't know.
blasts.
His
He's so
sword
strong,
makes sense.
weaker beings will literally disintegrate
He's
if
supposed to
they
die the
get
first
too
time he
close
entered the
to
Soul
him.
Society. Facts.
This is due to his Rayatsu.
Oh, and you know what I
a
didn't
localized
understand?
spiritual
They
pressure
want like
exerted
some
as a result of
time
his
crunch or
enormous
something.
power.
Like
He
they
also
gave him
knows tons of
they gave him only like
Vita
1
or
week to
spell.
be in the
He
Soul
can
Society
create
to get
force fields,
Rukia and
bend the
shit.
light
But it seemed
around him
like
to make him
they spent like
impossible to detect.
50-some
Fire
episodes
concentrated
in that one
bolts of
little arc
lightning
and shit.
absorb the energy from his surroundings
I don't
to
know.
make
I guess it was like
giant-ass
something they
energy
forgot or
dragons.
something. Or I might be.
Perhaps his
I don't
deadliest
know.
Kido is Kurohitsugi.
I didn't understand
After
that
an
shit.
extensive incantation, Aizen surrounds his target in an enormous black coffin that distorts space and time and
What was
tears
the
its
part?
victims apart.
Aizen's plotting
What was that one nigga name? It was like Kappa something. It was like the nigga with the spiky hair. He used to go to the dot against him. I don't know how he used to go survive that shit.
A Shinigami Zanpakuto.
I'm pretty sure he didn't even have the Bankai. He only had a Shigai or something.
Hyoka Soigetsu
He might have
gives
Bankai, I
Aizen
don't know.
complete control over his victim's senses. The
Yeah,
instant
Kenpachi.
they lay eyes on his
Kenpachi
sword.
should have rocked
This
his shit.
complete hypnosis traps its victims in a nearly perfect illusion
Our
that Aizen
Kenpachi
can
was
manipulate
cool
at
as
will,
fuck. I think
making
that was
himself
only
virtually
nigga I
immune to
liked.
attacks, while his
Cause
opponents
Kenpachi
are
ass, he was on gold all the time. That man Kenpachi wanted to smoke no matter what, boy.
Trapped for over
Ooh,
100
Kenpachi was
years
cool.
without them even knowing it. It's one of the most broken powers ever, and the
Yeah.
definition of anime bullshit.
Yeah, anime
But
bullshit.
it was all
This
worth it
sword
when he
made no
perfected
damn
his
sense.
ultimate creation, the Hogyoku, an immensely powerful reality-warping device that, quote, materializes the user's wishes.
In Aizen's case, it realized his desire to become the strongest being in the universe. With it, he can heal any of his wounds, even when half his body is vaporized. And more importantly, it exponentially increases his power over time through evolution by turning him into a horrifying butterfly monster man.
Yeah, I didn't.
Being
get
eventually
that
strong
shit.
enough to dethrone and replace the Soul King, the deity that controls the cosmic
Bro, I heard
balance.
they're supposed to have that
Even a minor
1,000
disruption of the Soul King's influence
what's
led to
called
the three
1,000
worlds of Earth,
years of
Soul Society, and
something
Hueco Mundo
like that.
start
1,000 years of
physically
war.
collapsing.
Like that new
Then
arc
it
supposed to be
implied
coming out
that the
soon.
Soul King has to
Anime,
be
at least.
outputting enough energy to hold all these places
I
together
don't read
at
the
all
manga shit,
times.
so I don't know nothing about that.
Considering
It's
each
gonna
should
be new to
be
me.
roughly the same size,
Shit.
this would require an energy of over 140 zetatons of TNT.
Yeah, he did give me
Aizen
hella
is
easy.
powerful enough to vaporize
Shit.
mountains as a side effect of a sword swing. His casual energy blasts can
Yeah,
disintegrate
that man
huge
each
chunks
go
of
at
the earth,
far on
and
like
he can take
shit.
on armies with just his Ryatsu alone.
He even defeated the rest of the Gote 13 without so much as breaking a sweat.
So he should be way stronger than Soul Society heavy hitters like Kenpachi, who sliced this 120-kilometer wide asteroid to pieces.
Kenpachi,
That's
yeah,
roughly the width
boy.
of Great
Bro.
Britain. An asteroid
Bro,
of this size would have
Kenpachi,
to carry
bro.
a kinetic energy
Ooh,
of
I
at
just
least
wish that
44
nigga had a
petatons of
Bankai, bro.
And Aizen was so
A
badass, he
Bankai,
literally
what is it
transcended
called,
other
Shikai or whatever?
Shinigami in power. He
That
was
nigga
in a whole
Kenpachi
other
with that
dimension
shit,
from
bro.
the rest of them.
until he fought Ichigo Kurosaki.
The battle we've
Yeah,
all
follow
been
him,
waiting
it's crazy.
for. Way before this in the Soul Society arc, Ichigo was already as fast as lightning. And by this point, after all his power boosts, he'd even be faster than light.
It's time to give you free stuff thanks to our friends at Honey. That's
Shit,
right,
I need
you
free
can win
stuff.
a $5,000 computer.
Hell, even weaker
Yeah, he would've
characters
gone
like
crazy,
this lady
boy.
can dodge
Ooh.
light beams.
Bunny K!
Ichigo had transcended
Ooh,
the
that,
Shinigami
bruh.
as well. And
Bro,
even
who's
Aizen
the nigga
himself,
that, bro?
feeding
What
upon
was that
his
nigga name?
insecurities, the
It was like
Hogyoku
Ishii.
abandoned Aizen, who was
It was a
quickly
bald
defeated and
dude
imprisoned
who said
within
that
the bottommost
Bankai
level
joke.
of the
He
Soul
said that
Society's
Bankai joke
prison.
crazy.
Aizen was left
I
alone.
love that nigga
His
with
great power
Bankai.
he
I think it was like
sacrificed so
Izuku.
much to achieve
Izuki
was
Maru.
gone
I
forever.
don't know, I forgot what it's called.
Or
That was like the
was
only
it?
fun shit on
Somehow he
Bleach.
ended up getting
When they
even
was saying that
stronger
Bankai
than
shit.
before.
Ooh.
What made him so strong?
Yeah, man.
Could it be the chair?
It's not the chair. It could theoretically be due to the chair's restraints keeping his Reiatsu from properly releasing, building it up within
Yeah,
him
now
until
they
he was
in
stronger
some
in
manga
base
shit
than he
now.
was
This
at-
ain't
Ultimate
anime. I
okay.
don't know this. I don't know this.
He even managed to hold his own against the Quincy warlord Yua, who absorbed
Yeah,
the
yeah,
dude
they
who
get into
bitched
manga shit. I
captivity
don't
dimension
know
for
this,
the-
man.
But
I don't know this, man.
schemes are brewing behind those cold, calculating eyes. No compassion, no empathy, only the drive for power.
No one has ever stood at the top. Neither you nor me.
I still got Madara.
From now on,
I don't give a
alone
fuck.
stand at the top.
I swear to God, if they sell on Madara somehow, Madara got
Alright,
this.
the combatants
Ain't no
are
way the
set.
Madara
We've
gonna
run
got
the
this.
data
I don't
through
got
all
this.
possibilities.
But first, if you want the confidence of an anime supervillain, check out Blue Chew.
BlueChew.com. Go get you some. Hey, BlueChew.com. I need to play
That's why
this.
Blue Chew delivers the same
But this Destiny update, $25.
tablet form right to your
I ain't gonna lie, my bank account crying right now.
Tablets at a fraction of the cost of those
And I gotta finish, and I gotta do these Christmas gifts.
Just sign up at
Yeah,
BlueChew.com,
Madara got this.
consult with one of their licensed
Madara
medical
got this.
providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days.
Plus, it's all done online, which means no more awkward conversations with your doctor or waiting in
I just
line
want to see what
And
on the
you can
animation
take
style
Blue
they
Chew
use.
anytime, day or night.
Broke these nuts, nigga. I got money. It's just you know, I'm smart with it.
when it's time to
I'm smart
perform.
with it, you know what I
Blue
mean?
Chew can help.
Oh fuck, I didn't do that.
And we've got a special deal for you. Try Blue Chew free.
Okay. Bro, I wanted the real life shit, bro. Let me see this. This
I
like,
can see everything.
damn. You threw the glasses off.
Did you see that?
Okay. I ain't gonna lie, I don't see how he got past the Sharingan, but okay, that's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, animation. I don't feel this animation, but I'll take it though. Susano. Okay, Madara, tighten up. Madara, tighten. What the fuck is happening?
I would expect nothing more from a human. Yes, sir. Tsukiyomi shit. Yeah. Okay, that was hard. I ain't gonna lie, that was hard.
Mere parlor tricks. Don't get so full of yourself.
Oh, this ain't he got the hair and shit. Ah, damn. I don't know what the hell is happening. That's Susano. What the fuck? Is that a 10 tails? Or one? Oh yeah, 10 tail power shit. Damn, still grab his neck. Oh yeah. That was rough. These niggas just cut through meters and shit. Bro, this man Sasuke went through like 2 different forms. Oh yeah, Susano. Grab that little nigga. What the fuck? Oh yeah. You got the shadow clothes now.
I love it. The thrill of battle, the pounding of my heart, the taste of my own blood.
Oh yeah, my Madara was a look at his face. I forgot Madara was a damn war junkie. That looks sick. I ain't gonna lie, that looks sick.
You almost had me there, you tricky bastard.
Nothing escapes my illusions, human. Know your place.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, they got me. They got me. They got me. I was about to say. I ain't gonna lie, they got me. That nigga. They got me like shit. Oh, I thought Madara lost that. I was about to get so pissed. I was about to talk about it. Oh, that nigga Madara different.
He fake died twice for his 5D chess plan, while
Yeah.
Aizen only fake died once.
Aizen and Madara were extremely evenly matched
Yeah.
in raw power and
I ain't gonna
speed.
lie, I was
By our
about to
calculations,
get pissed.
Madara spreading the God Tree's
That nigga
roots with
Madara's
his chakra
different.
was about 7 times more powerful than the best that Aizen could scale to with his
Mhm.
Ryoku.
Talk about it.
And both ended up being roughly as fast as each other.
While
Yeah.
there are a range of possible feats and numbers to go with to determine their limits, the point is they're always going to be close to even.
Which means the main thing that mattered here were their powers and how they countered each other. Madara's enormous variety of abilities eventually overwhelmed Aizen.
While
Little
soul
Madara
reapers
is
like
different.
Aizen may be invisible to regular people, the Rinnegan allowed Madara to see invisible spiritual beings like his own Limbo clones. Hell, the Rinnegan lets you see and remove human souls, and that's exactly what a soul reaper is.
Both chakra and Ryoku utilized spirit energy and operated in similar ways, being formed into attacks like ninjutsu and kido. That meant that Madara's ability to absorb ninjutsu allowed him to nullify the vast majority of Aizen's range attacks and even dispel his force fields.
And despite how OP Aizen's
I
complete
thought it was
hypnosis
grits too.
was, Sharingan users can break
Hell
out of
no, that
illusions
nigga
no
Madara's
sweat,
different.
even ones as powerful as Itachi's Tsukuyomi. And since Madara can switch between the Rinnegan and the Sharingan at will, he'd be able to break out of an illusion anytime he wanted.
Aizen's illusions are nearly perfect, but fellow Captain Unohana was able to subconsciously notice its flaws. With an eye as perceptive as the Sharingan, which can spot imperfections in genjutsus all the time, it was only inevitable that Madara would be able to
basically
quickly.
Madara's
And mental
perfect
illusions
match.
Madara can create.
Even setting illusions aside,
Wow,
the
that-
sheer
that- that-
quantity
that
of
shot
offensive
right there was
options
crazy
at
as
Madara's
fuck.
disposal,
I like that
whether
shit.
it be his clones, meteors, or monsters summoned by the Rinnegan, kept Aizen constantly on the back foot.
But none of that mattered if they couldn't kill each other, and both had pretty insane healing factors that could recover from just about anything, except for those pesky 8 balls of doom.
Madara's truth-seeking orbs were capable of completely maligning. Aizen was a spiritual being.
Host of the Uchiha
Was an unbelievable.
I'm trying to see what they got next.
moderately.
Yeah, Big Madara, man. What do you got
Thank
next?
you for watching this
Who next?
and Rooster Teeth. From Hud-
Who next? Bruh. Bro, who's Saitama? Okay, bro, that's a joke. That's a joke. Popeye, bro. Come on now. That's a joke.